In the beginning, it wasn't about the records, it was about the feeling. That sense, every time they touched the ball, that something extraordinary might happen. Messi, small in stature, began rewriting the rules with every touch, threading passes no one else could see, scoring goals that defied geometry. Over the years, over 850 goals, spread across 1,100 appearances, numbers that no one thought were possible for someone who seemed like a playmaker first and a scorer second. Ronaldo, the prototype athlete, powerful, ruthless, built like a machine, and operated like one too. With more than 900 goals, he's pushed himself across every continent, never slowing, always adapting. But here's the twist. Strip away the penalties and Messi actually edges ahead in goals per 90 minutes. It's not just about how many goals, it's how they came, when, where, and how they made us jump off the couch.
If greatness is judged by what you leave behind, then these two left stadiums full of silver. Ronaldo's hunger for trophies took him across Europe, England, Spain, Italy, and every stop added more to the cabinet. 5 Champions League titles, 7 league titles, and yet perhaps his most treasured achievement, the European Championship with Portugal. Messi stayed longer, building dynasties in Barcelona before conquering with Argentina, finally clinching the World Cup in 2022. He holds 3 Ballon d'Ors more than any other player in history. Their journeys are filled with titles, yes, but more than that, with clutch performances in the biggest games. Finals were not just stages, they were statements. Ballon d'Ors stacked like accolades in a dynasty war. Champions League nights that live in highlight reels forever. Trophies told the story. But the memories? The memories made them unforgettable.
Watching Messi play is like watching jazz. Fluid, unpredictable, full of soul. He moves in rhythms others don't even hear. And when you look at his 30-plus assists in a single season, or the 9 games where he scored a hat-trick for Argentina, you see the evolution of an artist. Ronaldo, on the other hand, is pure electricity. Explosive runs, gravity-defying headers, long-range thunderbolts. His leap defies physics, with 145 headed goals, a stat that showcases his aerial dominance. Messi creates, Ronaldo dominates. One breaks lines with vision, the other with velocity. Where Messi dribbles through a crowd like a dancer, Ronaldo bulldozes through defences like a force of nature. Different tools, same destruction. They didn't just play the game, they expanded its limits.
It's one thing to rise to the top, it's another to stay there for 2 decades.
Year after year, they kept going. While others faded, they adapted, changed roles, refined instincts. Messi's ability to perform at an elite level across 17 seasons is nothing short of extraordinary. Ronaldo? He's made his living off peak performances year after year, reaching over 30 goals in seasons past 35 years old. Age-defying, relentless, still outscoring players half his age. Seasons came and went, coaches changed, teammates retired, but these two, they stayed. And even when the numbers dipped, the spark never did.
You know exactly where you were. When Messi danced past 6 Getafe defenders like it was a video game glitch. When Ronaldo's bicycle kick stunned Turin into silence. Messi's long-awaited World Cup victory in 2022. Ronaldo's Euro 2016 triumph with Portugal, the first major international tournament win. These weren't just goals. They were moments that made time stand still. They gave us goosebumps, they made us argue in group chats, they reminded us why we love this game. What happens when your name outgrows the sport itself? Messi and Ronaldo became global icons, not just for what they did on the pitch, but for what they represented off it. Their jerseys sold in every corner of the planet. Ronaldo's CR7 brand, a business empire, and Messi's humanitarian projects. From foundations to cancer research, both left their mark on more than just football. Fans worshipped them, children imitated them, nations debated them. But behind the spotlight, they gave back, with foundations, charity work, and time. And when the boots are finally hung up, their impact will echo long after the last whistle. Messi or Ronaldo? You can argue stats, you can debate trophies. But the truth is, we were just lucky. Lucky to live in the era of two gods. Lucky to witness magic on both sides of the spectrum. You don't have to choose, just remember how they made you feel. And be grateful you were here for the greatest rivalry the game has ever seen.